What's up, everybody? Joe Rodriguez here, coming to you from Bloomfield, Connecticut. I'm not in Bristol anymore. I'm doing a little quick ETO Podcast Free Kick today because, it's Saturday. Well, for me, it's already the evening at 7 p.m. in the Eastern Time. And we got a whole lot of things going on, obviously, like staying indoors here, not going outside anywhere. So that being said, there's a lot of activity not going on, not happening. So I figured, hey, you know what? Why not do a little quick podcast, free kick, and, chat a little bit about some flashbacks, some games, things that kind of brought us joy back in the day. So first of all, I want to introduce Ramon. I'm going to bring in Ramon right now. Let's see if he can hear me. Ramon, what's up, brother? It's going well, dude. It's going well, man. Hey, dude. So we're gonna be talking about today's or this moment's interesting topic is gonna be the Mexico versus Germany 1998 World Cup match, man. What do you remember about that? Okay. Yeah. It's all right. Let's see the puppy. Can you show up to us? Yeah, I think she does. Oh, there you go. It's all right. Let's see the puppy. Can you show up to us? That's okay. Um, there you go. Hey, dude. So the other thing I wanted to talk to you about. So as far as that World Cup match, I mean, the game against Germany, I mean against the Netherlands was pretty good as well. Um, but it wasn't. I don't know. I felt as though that was going to be our year. Typical Mexican fashion, right? We always feel like that's going to be the year, but like for some reason, that particular matchup just I don't know. It left a lot to desire, at least from me. So um, that particular matchup just I don't know. It left a lot to desire, at least from me. So um, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, right. Yeah. Hey, Ramon. So I guess it turns out for whatever reason they can't hear you. I mean, you and I can hear each other really well. Thanks to Lulubert Entertainment for letting me know that we can't hear you. So um, I'm going to I'm gonna try to see if we can fix this on the fly. But what we can certainly do and show is the highlights. So why don't we try to at least see the highlights? Maybe we can at least play back your analysis. So we'll definitely do that. All right. So In the meantime, let's go ahead and let's play these highlights, and that way we can kind of revisit what ended up happening in that '98 World Cup. All right, so here we go. All right, so there you go. That's the '98 World Cup. Germany against Mexico. That was El Beto right there, Garcia Aspe. For those of you guys that may or may not remember, that was a crazy, crazy matchup because it was look at that. That was Campos right there. So again, Mexico barely made it to that next round. And, for us, it was like, whoa, they got Germany again. Nos vamos a desquitar. We're going to be able to, finally, make something out of this. But, obviously that did not turn out to be the case. But look at that. Look at that. It's crazy. Marcelino Bernal, another one of those guys that could have easily made it could have easily made the top 16 bracket. But, it's just a lot of people that were also cut off, man. Yeah, that was the first time. That was the first World Cup that he didn't do that. Obviously, he did it in '94. Look at that young or old Jurgen Klinsmann, dude. Klinsmann, obviously a jugadorazo. Um, but again, oh, look at this. Campos doing his thing. I mean, the game was a tough, contested game, dude. It was not an easy matchup for by any stretch of the imagination. You know what I mean? A lot of people that know, um, that watched that game, they know that at the end of the day, look at that, freaking block, dude. At the end of the day, El Brody was doing his thing, and most of Mexico was they were in it, dude. They were in it. Look at that, save, man. Right here, look at this. Oof, oof. Right, absolutely. Oh man, yeah. This is good. This is like a little 6 minute clip. So we get a chance to see, obviously the best plays. But look at this. That definitely should have gone in. Right. Oh my God, man. And then obviously that kit, that uniform was awesome. Yep. Yeah, for sure. Looks like it. So yeah, so look at that. So first half, I think it was 0-0 in that first half. And again, Mexico was well in this game, dude. And I still remember watching the game, and Andres Cantor was the narrator of that game, and he was really confident and comfortable with like the way that Mexico was playing. El Matador was doing his thing, like the
México y
entire
Alemania
team.
habían empatado 0-0 en el primer tiempo en los octavos de final en el encuentro disputado en Monterrey.
And then here comes the goal from El Matador. I remember screaming my lungs out when this happened, dude. I still remember that. No. Yeah. Yeah. A very young Cuauhtémoc Blanco too, by the way. Yeah. Yeah, but look at this, dude. He just gets the ball and goes over the freaking German defender, and nice finish. That's the thing about El Matador. That's why he made it to the semifinals of our bracket, dude. And a lot of people consider him like the fourth best player ever. Because he was a finisher. Right. Yeah. Yep. I hear you. Yeah, no, and I still remember again. This is El Cabrito Arellano taking a run, and this would have been 2-0, and that ball hits the post, dude. If that and look at that, and that's the one thing that pissed me off about El Matador. He had an opportunity to kill them right there. He had an opportunity, like post. It hits the post. That's the thing. I that's the thing, dude. That would have been the 2-0, and I still remember Andrés Cantor screaming, "A México le estás ganando a Alemania, el 3 veces campeón del mundo." Blah 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 blah. Don't get excited. Don't get happy. That is the 2-0, and that takes Mexico onto the next stage. And then right here, that's where everything just falls apart, dude. So they ended up falling apart, and then this horrendous defender. Look at that ball between his legs, and then Klinsmann, the killer, dude. You know? Yeah. 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 No, that right between his legs, and that was that. You know, and he got dirt for that for a long time. But here's another mistake right here. Look at that. That coverage is horrendous too. You know, and then again, the Germans, killers, dude. They're lethal finishers in the air. You know, most of the Mexican players unable to do anything. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Look at that. Look at the header, dude. Look at where it lands. Look at that. Upper 90. Upper 90, man. So anyway, that's you know, that's kind of like what happened with that matchup, and it was crazy, dude. It was crazy, but at the end of the day, that's the history of Mexican soccer, and that's one of those histories that yeah. Yeah. So again, I don't think a lot of people can hear you, but just in case, the question was about El Cabrito Arellano, and you were asking about the comparison between him and Chucky Lozano. I think El Cabrito Arellano was, he was in the same realm as like Ramoncito Morales, like that type of winger that had a lot of skill, and not only that, but he was also like very individualistic too. So he was able to take players off the dribble, and he was able to make a lot of like really cool cuts. And I'm surprised that El Cabrito didn't actually end up having a much better career. I think I don't know if it was injuries or if it was just like lack of opportunities, but he certainly was one of those players that should have done a lot more for the Mexican national team, and unfortunately he just didn't end up coming through. So yep, yep, yeah, that was his team. Mm-hmm. No, right. Yeah, 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 yeah. If they go up 2-0, yeah, yep, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I hear you. Hey, Ramon. So for whatever reason, we still can't hear you on Instagram. So we're gonna have to like fix this thing. So we're gonna wrap things up. But at least they were able to check out this clip, and we're gonna try to see if we can definitely get this thing to work a little bit later, because it's not fair. You have a lot of interesting points. I'm gonna try to see if I can upload this clip as well, so that way we can at least repost this on IGTV. So thanks very much for your time, brother, and we'll keep on looking for some of these. So if anybody has any suggestions on any more clips that they like to check out, they should definitely let us know, man. All right, brother.